Imagine stepping onto a train platform, and instead of a harsh beep, a tiny cheerful melody plays, a little 7-second song, written just for that one station. And the next station down the line, it has a completely different one. Japan has thousands of these tunes. They're called departure melodies, and almost every major station plays its own. Miss a beat of the song, and you know your train is about to leave. This isn't decoration. It's genius hiding in plain sight. And it's just the beginning of how strange and wonderful Japanese railways really are. Back in the day, stations used loud, jarring buzzers to warn passengers. People rushed. People panicked. People got hurt trying to squeeze through closing doors. So Japan tried something radical. They replaced the noise with music, soft, upbeat little jingles designed by sound engineers to feel calming instead of stressful. And it worked. Studies found that passenger stress dropped, and last-second rushing to the doors fell noticeably. A 7-second song made an entire nation calmer. Some melodies are so beloved they've become local icons. Takeda Nobaba Station plays the theme from Astro Boy because the famous robot was born there in the story. But the melodies are only the first surprise. Watch a Japanese train conductor closely, and you'll see them doing something that looks completely bizarre. They point at signals, at clocks, at the platform, and they say things out loud to no one, as if talking to the empty air around them. This is called pointing and calling. The driver points at a green signal and announces, "Green light, good." They point at the clock and call out the time. Out loud. Every single time. It looks almost silly. But here's the jaw-dropping part. This simple habit cuts human error by up to 85%. Pointing and speaking forces the brain to actually confirm what the eyes see. Your eyes can glance at a red light, and your brain can lie to you that it was green. But point at it, say it aloud, and that lie becomes almost impossible. It's neuroscience disguised as a hand gesture. Now let's talk about the trains themselves, because Japan's punctuality is on another planet entirely. The average delay of a Japanese bullet train across an entire year is under 1 minute. Not 1 minute per trip. Under 1 minute, averaged across everything. When a train once left the station just 20 seconds early, the railway company issued a formal public apology. 20 seconds. They said sorry to the whole country. If you love these little glimpses into how delightfully different Japan can be, do me a favor and hit subscribe. We post a new Japan story every single day, and there's so much more to show you. Here's another one that melts my heart. On some lines, station staff will line up and bow to the train as it departs. A respectful little farewell to a machine. And when a bullet train pulls in to turn around, a cleaning crew boards and flips the entire car, seats, trays, floors, windows, in about 7 minutes flat. Then they line up and bow again before the next passengers board. The crews wear crisp uniforms and often white gloves. They've turned cleaning a train into something that tourists literally gather to watch and applaud. But Japan's railways aren't all serene bowing and gentle songs. At rush hour, they have a very different, very famous problem. Tokyo's trains get so impossibly full that the platforms employ people whose entire job is to physically push passengers inside so the doors can close. They're nicknamed Oshiya, the pushers. White gloves, polite smiles, and the gentle but firm task of packing human beings like a living puzzle. And somehow, even crammed this tight, it stays orderly. People face forward, stay quiet, and read or nap. Phones on silent. It's chaos and calm at the exact same time. Japan even lets animals run stations. One rural line was nearly bankrupt until they made a calico cat the honorary station master, complete with a tiny hat. Tourists poured in from around the world to meet her. That one cat is credited with saving the entire railway line and bringing in millions. There are heated seats in winter. Overhead racks people trust with their bags. Lost wallets that get handed in and actually returned. The whole system runs on quiet, shared trust. Some trains are so scenic they're destinations themselves, with huge windows, footbaths on board, and dining cars rolling past mountains and rice fields. Even the tickets are lovely. Collectors chase special edition ones, and some stations sell good luck tickets whose names, read aloud, sound like little blessings. So the next time you picture a train, picture this instead. A platform where a tiny song tells you it's time. A conductor pointing at the sky and speaking to no one, keeping thousands of people safe. a crew bowing to an empty train. Japan didn't just build fast trains. They wrapped an entire railway in music, manners, and quiet little acts of care. And that's the real secret. It was never only about getting somewhere on time. It was about making the journey itself feel like a small, thoughtful gift.